Hey guys, it's Marko again, today with another guide for the last Mage spec, Arcane. It's the weakest of the Mage specs, just slightly behind Frost, but it's still not a garbage spec, so let's get started. Talents. As usual, I really don't have anything smart to say about talents. These are the best talents for solo target, and here are the best talents for multiple targets. Optional talents for multiple targets are Arcane Familiar and Reverberate. Reverberate only if you're running Explosive Echo as the Azerite trait. Essences. They're straightforward again. You always want to run Worldwide Resonance as major, Breath of the Dying, Formless Void and Conflict and Strife as minor. The only thing that is viable other than these is Vision of Perfection for the minor essence for lower cooldown of Arcane power. But that all depends on how long your fight is. For example, you want to run Vision of Perfection. If the boss fight lasts for 2.5 minutes, you're going to get one additional Arcane power. For Azerite Traits at solo targets, you want to run 3 times Equipoise, and you also want to run 3 times Heart of Darkness. So all the go-to Azerite pieces drop in the raid, and those are going to be the Helm from Enzat, Shoulders from Carapace, and Chest from Skitra. And for AoE cleave, you just want to run 3 times Explosive Echoes for your main Azerite trait. Third row Azerite traits, best ones are Overwhelming Power, and Elemental Whirl is also very good. Trinkets. For the trinkets, you always want to run Manifest of Madness, and for the second trinket, you want to run Psyche Shredder. But that's not a must, that trinket can be replaced by a Shara's Font of Power or Vita Charged Titan Shard. Corruption. This is the spec which runs different corruptions than other mage specs. Your goal is to have close to 100% critical strike chance when you turn on your Manifest of Madness. So you want to run 4 to 6 rank 3 severes depending on your gear. And all the other corruptions should be strike through. Stats. As previously mentioned, you want to have 100% critical strike chance when you pop your Manifesto. So you want to have a ton of critical. Second best stat, which goes for all the mages, is Haste, and you want to have a good amount of it. Haste is followed by Mastery and Versatility, so those two are kind of the worst stats. Here are the stats and stat weights for the best Arcane mage out there. He is running 16k Intellect, 4558 critical, 1520 Haste, 1220 Mastery and 500 Versatility. Just bear in mind that Azerite Essences like Formless Void gives you a nice haste buff, while Conflict and Strife gives you around 540 Versatility. Opener and Rotation. I'll first mention that your best potion is Superior Battle Potion of Intellect. Opener goes like this. Before the pull you use your Charged Up and Presence of Mind. 1 second before the pull you use your Pre-Pot. At the pull you use Heroism plus Worldwide Resonance, followed by Rune of Power, followed by Racial, plus Arcane Power, plus the Trinket, and then just spam Arcane Blasts. At the end of your Rune of Power, cast a new Rune of Power, and then do one more Arcane Blast. Now you can cast Arcane Missiles with clear casting, since you're under 70% mana, so you don't gain damage from your Azerite trait. And after that, just spam Arcane Blast. Use your Arcane Missiles if you get the clear casting buff. Now you are still spamming Arcane Blasts until you're out of mana, and then you do your first evocation. After this point everything begins to be a rotation. After the evocation you cast one more Arcane Blast, then Arcane Barrage, followed by 4 Arcane Blasts. After that do Arcane Barrage, and you're basically saving mana at this point. You can do a few more Arcane Blasts if your mana is on a good level. Now for the second go, this one depends if you're using Vision of Perfection as minor. If you're using it, then save your Rune of Power after the opener, and at that 1 minute mark get the 4 stacks of Arcane Charge, cast Worldwide Resonance, plus Presence of Mind, throw down a Rune of Power, follow it with Arcane Power and Arcane Blast spam. After the Rune of Power is gone, tone down on your mana consumption immediately, throw your Arcane Missiles if you got the clear casting proc, followed by Arcane Barrage. Now you're back to Arcane Barrage plus 4 Arcane Blasts, and use your Manifest of Madness at the third go. If you aren't using Vision of Perfection, which is the most of the fights, use the first Rune of Power after doing Arcane Barrage charged up, but still take care around your mana. You want to have a lot of it for your second go. Get ready for your second go by doing Arcane Barrage, charged up, Worldwide Resonance, Rune of Power, Arcane Power plus Trinket, followed by Arcane Blast spam. After the Rune of Power, you may cast Arcane Missiles, and now again you just spam Arcane Blasts until you're out of mana and then use your Evocation. Well, that was a lot of text. I'll try to demonstrate this now. I don't have the crit gear and corruptions to have a good build, so I'll tone down on my mastery and haste to the level of the current best Arcane Mage. So I can't cheat with my mana. But just bear in mind that I'm basically missing 50% crit while having a lot of versatility.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something, even though there was a lot of text. Every mage spec has something fun and interesting to do, so mages at least have that going for themselves. But until next time, take care.